Good day, guys. This is your boy Sean Koza underscore SA01. So, guys, I'm back again with another video. And this one, guys, as you saw by the title, it's one of those interesting topics that you guys have been asking me to talk about. So, guys, before we even start talking too much about today's video, let's start here, guys. Let's talk about the broker first. You can't be talking about how to trade and whatnot when you don't even have a broker, guys. So, trade with the best broker, as I prefer this one being the best broker, as guys, the things that they offer, they're just out of this world. So guys, TD Market is one of those brokers that I prefer, that it's one of the best in the country, guys, because now TD Markets, they work so hard to make sure that your finances are safe. They make sure they go all out to make sure that you trade safely and you make money. Because guys, first things first, TD Market, guys, it's an award-winning broker. It's also regulated. There's no off codes again, and it has very low spreads. So just think about that, guys. All that in just one broker. So yeah, guys, it's a broker that you guys all have been waiting for. So if you want to sign up with TD Markets, make sure that you click on the link on the description and make sure that you sign up and open up an account. So yeah, guys, just do so. Click on the link on the description, open up an account. Then make sure that you have an account. Find your account, and on the description again, you'll find a link for the free signal group where I share very powerful signals. So guys, you just click on the link on the description, you open up an account, you join the free group, and yeah, let's make money. But then this video is not just about TD Market. So yeah, let's start with today's video. So guys, this is where we're gonna start, guys. Now we're gonna talk about the charts, what you guys love the most, right? So yeah, guys, I'm gonna be explaining, guys. There's a lot to learn today. So yeah, we'll only talk about we're going to talk about how to use stop loss and take profits so that you never blow your accounts again. So now I want to make sure that you guys stop blowing accounts. So today, guys, I'm going to analyze, and this analysis, guys, I will show you guys how to analyze properly, and I'll also go all about to explain how to use a stop loss and how to use a take profits, because now that's where most people fail. If you don't know how to use a stop loss, then it's a problem. If you don't know when to take profits, then it's a problem. You can be in profits, but then if you don't know when to close your trades, it's a big problem, because those trades can go back to losses. So now we're gonna I'm gonna teach you guys how to avoid all those things so that you guys can be profitable, so that you guys can stop blowing accounts. So while you're still signing up with TD Market, now let's just start with the chart. So yeah, guys, so now we're on the Nasdaq chart. This is the one that I'll use just to explain what I want to explain today, right? So guys, I'll just remove the watermark just for now, because we don't need the watermark. I just like my chart as clean as possible. So yeah, that's just how I like my charts to be. So first things first, guys, I will start on the 4-hour time frame. So guys, basically I'll be explaining an analysis on Nasdaq, and also while I'm explaining an analysis on Nasdaq, also I'll be explaining how to use a take profit and how to use a stop loss to your advantage, obviously. So yeah, without wasting time, let's just do so, guys. Let's get into it. So yeah, guys, first things first, you identify your lowest point, your highest point. Those zones, those are the very important zones that you will need when you're trading. So just identify those zones before we do so many things. So we firstly start with identifying our zones, so that we know that, okay, this is where we're expecting the market to go from this to that, right? So that's what we expecting. So guys, this one is very clear. Guys, one thing about the chart, the chart is very easy. It just depends who's teaching you, or which strategy are you using and how do you use it. But then one thing about the chart is just straightforward. As long as you respect the chart will also respect you. So now, guys, what I'm basically doing is that I'm just drawing up the zones whereby I'm expecting the market to either give us a turning point or to either give us an entry point. So it's either we get a turning point or an entry point, but then a turning point can also be an entry point. I don't know if you guys understand that, but then yeah, that's just what I'm saying. So guys, let's not waste time in talking about a lot of things. Let's just get into the charts, the real charts now. So yeah, guys, so now let's continue. So guys, let's continue. So when we continue, I'm still gonna continue just bring up those zones that we have. So always make sure that when you're analyzing, guys, also your chart is as clean as possible, guys. You won't need like having so many things on your chart that are also going to confuse you, because some people, they feel like having a chart that is a little bit messy, they feel like that's the best chart. But then if it's gonna confuse you, the owner, then there's no way you're gonna make profit from that chart. So yeah, guys, this is how my chart is looking like. This is how simple my chart is looking like, right? So now we're gonna dive in deeper to the market. So guys, basically when we already have our supported resistance zones where we know that okay, this is where we're expecting to get entry points or turning points, then now we have to dive in deeper to the market. When I say dive in deeper to the market, I mean like really understanding what's really happening with that pair, because as you guys know, this thing is very simple. You know that okay, for example, from there, if it breaks, you expect a retest, something like that. So now as the market is going to keep on pushing to the upside, the market, one thing about Nasdaq, let's talk more about Nasdaq. One thing about Nasdaq, when it's going to push to the upside, it will give you a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher. So that's just what's happening right now. So we can see that okay, as this is the current lowest point, we're expecting the market to reach that end point, right? But then now, before the market can even reach that end point, we're expecting the market to push to the upside, give us a higher high, give us a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, just like that. You see, but then the higher highs and the higher lows will never be equal. That's something that you should keep in mind always. So now, I just want us to dive in deeper so that we can get to the topic of how to use a stop loss properly and how to use a take profits properly. So guys, now we're gonna talk about what do I see on this chart, right? So now let's just have our trend line first before we talk about a lot of things. Let's just have our trend line there. So yeah, this is how our trend. But then let me not even use that. I don't want to use something that will confuse you. I just want to use things that will be very simple for you guys. So yeah, this one is also more visible. So this will be the trend line that I'm having. This is our trend line. So we can see that basically the market, it's inside the channel. So what do you know about the channel? We know that okay, if the market is inside the channel, we'll get such movements. That's what we're expecting, right? Just like that, until the market gets to the point whereby it wants to get, and that's when the market will start breaking out. So this is what we have. This is our analysis. So from there, guys, I believe that we'll go to the lower time frame, which is the 1 hour time frame. So now we're also using a method that we call the top-down analysis method, whereby you're gonna start on the bigger time frame, pushing down to the lower time frame, where you're gonna get entry points. So now, when we this side now, this is where we're expecting to get an entry point. So we can see that okay, the market is on a level as we speak. The market is on a level. So this is the level that we have right here. So let's just change the color. Since it's the 1 hour time frame, we have to have a different color so that we don't get ourselves confused on what's really happening. So always make sure that your chart doesn't confuse you, the owner. I always explain that, guys. I always emphasize on that if you're the owner of that analysis, make sure that you're the one that understands your analysis better than anyone else, right? So yeah, now we see that we have an inner trend whereby the market is respecting that kind of a trend line. So let's find an interesting color. So guys, also to make your trading fun, to make yourself to love trading and to love analyzing, always make sure that you use like colors and just make like your analysis to be as fun as possible, guys. So when your analysis is like this, you're just gonna enjoy your analysis. Like you're just gonna, I don't know how to explain this, but then you're just gonna enjoy analyzing. Me, guys, one thing about me, I enjoy analyzing very much. Every time when I'm free, I always analyze. That's one thing that I always do. When I'm free, I know that it's time for me to analyze. So now I'll just highlight now my touches on my trend lines, and also my touches on my support and resistance areas. So I'll just highlight that, but then I won't highlight every point because now I don't want my analysis to be clumsy and all that. So I just want my analysis to be as simple as possible. So let's just do this. Let me just adjust that because I saw that I've messed up. Okay, that's proper. So I want this one to be here. So guys, always make sure that your analysis is very clean as possible, guys. Always make sure. So now, guys, it's where now we are about to get to the what's this? The take profits and whatnot. So we're about to talk about that now. So now we have our first touch right there. We can see that okay, we also have our second touch right there, and also our third touch right there, right? So now those are our touches that we have. Already our analysis is complete, right? Already our analysis is complete. So even someone who's a beginner, guys, it's very easy for them to understand what's really happening on this chart. Why? Because the chart is just clean. The chart is just clean. The chart is just straight to the point, right? So now, what are we expecting from Nasdaq? Let me adjust my trend line. Always make sure that your trend line is properly set. That's something else that I will remind you also. Always make sure that your trend line is properly set. Without your trend line being properly set, then it just leads to losses. So it's just gonna lead to losses. So yeah, guys. So now, basically, guys, what I'm expecting from this chart is that I'm expecting something like this. I'm expecting something like this. This is what I'm expecting, which means now I'm expecting the market to dip, then push to the downside, then touch our trend line, then push again to the upside and actually break out from this trend line that we have, right? So now, since I'm expecting that, now let's talk about, this is where we're going to talk about this is where we're going to talk about the support and not even support and what am I saying now? This is where we're going to talk about the stop losses. We're going to talk about the take profits. This is where the take profits and stop losses comes in now. So now this will be your entry point. So this will be your entry point. Your stop loss will be just above will be just above that resistance that we have in our trend line and also that wick of the candlestick. But then now let me explain more on why is your stop loss going to be like that, right? So let's go to the 30 minutes time frame. So guys, I told you guys we're gonna use the top-down analysis method in order for us to get what we want. So this is how your stop loss, this is how your trades are going to go about. Why is it gonna be like this? So guys, if you can check, guys, if the market can be able to break out from this trend line and be here, once the market can come to your stop loss, that already means that the market has broken out from your trend line and the market has also broken out from your resistance zone, which means now that's the right time to close. Why? Because you know that's when you know that the market is never again coming back to that zone. So the problem that many people have is that they don't know when to close their losses. So now your stop loss being above the trend line and also above the wick, it gives you the confirmation that once the market is above those 2 points that I'm talking about now, it's definitely going to hit your stop loss. Why? Because the trade now you know that okay, instead of the market pushing to the downside like you expected, that means now the market is now going to go to the opposite direction. So you need to know when to close your trades, because there's a lot of people that now they feel like when the market is still pushing to the upside, the market chasing their stop losses, someone will keep on moving their stop loss, or you find that they don't even have a stop loss at all, hoping that the market will turn and come back to profits. Instead, what I always advise my students is that always know when to close your profits. Don't just hold just because you feel like the market is going to come back to your entry points again. Those trading thing, it's not about how you feel or whatnot, guys, but then it's all about making sure that your profits or the balance that you have is always protected, and your aim is to making more money than more losses, right? So now our aim, guys, is to make more profits than the losses. So this is when now we focus on making more profits than losses. So now you notice how the stop loss is very tight, but then the stop loss is very tight, and also it's going to protect your balance again, because now if the market goes against you, you're gonna lose less. But then if the market goes to your profit side, you know that it will be making 3 or 4 times your stop loss, right? Which means now that one trade that you're gonna win, it can give you a chance for you to take 3 stop losses, right? I don't know if you guys understand that. But then for example, guys, let's just say now we only have let's just say we only have 1,000 rand in our accounts, right? Let's just say 1,000 rands or $1,000, something like that. So if the market is going to push to the downside and actually get to our take profit, let's just say we can make a $500, right? So what I basically mean by that is that means now let's just say on our stop loss we're just willing to lose $100, right? Or 100 rands, which means now we're risking 100 rand in order for us to make 500 rand or $500. So do you guys understand? So which means now the money that you're going to make, it's more than the money that you are willing to lose. So now that's how you do it to being a profitable, consistent trader. You doing it like this, it will help you so much to always be profitable, to always be consistent in profits, guys. So this is what we're gonna be doing. This is how I want you guys to approach the market. This is the mentality that I want you guys to have when you guys are trading now. Now guys, this year we all about ending poverty, we all about chasing financial freedom. So if you guys do it like this from now on, I definitely assure you guys that you guys will stop blowing your accounts. So yeah guys, that's it for today's lesson. Today's lesson was just straightforward. Today's lesson was just straight to the point. But then for the bonus one, let's just check USDT guys. USDT is also one of those favorite pairs that I like analyzing. So for the bonus one, let's come to USDT. So now I'll also analyze, I'll also explain and analyze on this USDT chart, right? So yeah guys, let's all talk about USDT now. So this one is the bonus one, but then I'll also be explaining the same thing on how to approach the market. So now we're on USDT guys. So USDT is also one of my favorite pairs, one of the pairs that I enjoy the most. So guys, we can see that, okay, we have our lowest point. We have our lowest point right there. We can see that, okay, we had our zone. We have so guys, the market can be a little bit confusing, right? But then just you knowing what to do is the one that is going to definitely help you out. So guys, we have a zone right there. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's how our zone is set. So yeah guys, this is how our zone is set, right? So that's how our zone is set. So guys, always make sure, I always talk about this guys, always make sure that your chart is very clean guys. When you have a clean chart guys, everything is just proper, everything is just properly set. So guys, this is what I have. So now once I have my resistance and support areas, then I know that, okay, now the other thing that I'm looking for now, it's a trend line. So once I'm done with this, I'm now looking for a trend line, or let me just say a channel, right? A channel is the one that is going to guide me to my entry points and whatnot. So this is how my channel is looking like. So now you're just gonna do this. Yeah, so this is how my channel is looking like guys. That's how my channel is looking like, which means now let's go to the lower time frame. So guys, as you guys can see, the market here is definitely have to push to the downside, to the upside. Why do I say so guys? If you guys can check, we have a touch right here. We have a first touch right there. Let's just change the color of that. Just one thing about me guys, your chart should always be a nice clean chart, a chart that you also understand as an owner, chart that you enjoy. So guys, that's my first touch. I have my second touch right there. So I also have my third touch right there. So on the third touch guys, that's when I know that, okay, the market will definitely push to the upside right now. That's what I expect from the third touch. I expect the market to push as much as it can. So now I expect the market to push as much as it can. So you can see that we have the first touch, second touch. So now guys, here on this one guys, already guys, our entry points were supposed to be here. Our entry points were supposed to be there, and our first take profit, our stop loss are supposed to just be there. So our first take profit was supposed to be this one, and now we're hoping that the market is going to continue to push to the upside. So now that one being the first take profit, so we're just gonna mark that as our first take profit. So we're gonna just mark that as our first take profit. So yeah, so this is how the market now, this is how I'm expecting the market to go about. So let's open the weekly time frame. I really want to see if where we are now, is it the highest point of USDT or what's really happening, because you can find that the way you are now, it's not really okay guys. So we can see that it's the highest point, we're at the highest point of USDT, which is also fine, So now the only thing that we want here is we want to understand where's our take profit. So our first take profit is this one, which is about to be hit right now, which means we can't really focus on a take profit that is about to be hit right now. So what we're going to expect is that I'm expecting the market to actually break out from this zone. I'm expecting the market to actually break out from this zone, then comes back and retest and pushes again to the upside. That's what I'm expecting. So as you guys can see already guys, our stop loss is just going to be a little bit below our trend line and also our wick, which means, guys, now we aiming to lose very less profits, losses, guys. I'm aiming to just lose just a small loss, guys. That's a small loss in order for me to be able to make huge profits. That's just how it is, guys. So if you guys can check, for example, guys, so if we really caught that buy entry right there, guys, we're risking a very small balance, a very small portion of our balance in order for us to make a lot, guys. In order for us to make a lot with just this entry point, guys, and you pushing to the upside until we get to that zone, it definitely shows that you could easily double your account. You could easily double your account without many problems. So that's just how easy it is, guys, to trade. Again, guys, if you can check, so that's my take profit there. So what I'm expecting is that, let me just show you guys what I'm expecting exactly. So I'm expecting the market to continue pushing to the upside, break out from our zone, then come back and retest, then push again to the upside. Once we get to that zone, that's my take profit. So now this is how to use the take profit. So like I was telling you guys on Nasdaq, this is how the market is going to move. As you guys can see, the market it's using the channel to move. So as the market is using the channel to move, I'm expecting the market to push to the upside like that, so that the market can come back down like that and continue to push again. This is what I'm expecting from the market. So that's the bonus pay, guys. So I'm expecting USDT to just push to the upside nicely, unless USDT is going to respect the zone, but then I really doubt the market can even respect that zone. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's lesson. So make sure that you comment, guys, on which other videos do you guys want. So the more you comment, the more you guys recommend other topics that you guys want me to talk about. That's going to make my work more easier. It's going to make my work more easier, so that I can know that, okay, this is what you guys want, and I will just get straight to the point instead of giving you guys something that you guys don't want. So guys, make sure that you click on the link on the description. Make sure that you click on the link on the description and make sure that you join the free group. There's a link for the free group, guys. So make sure that you join that link. Join, guys, join. So make sure that you click on the link on the description, join the free group. The free group, guys, I share fire analysis, whereby I also share like signals, guys, that you guys are going to make you guys very profitable. So make sure that you guys do so. Don't disappoint me, guys. I really trust you. So make sure that you guys are going to click on the link on the description, and you guys are going to make sure that you join the free group, so that you guys can get like winning signals. Another thing, guys, my mentorship is available. If you guys want to know how to trade, make sure that you text me on WhatsApp. The number is going to appear right there. Make sure that you text me on WhatsApp, and I will help you guys with the proper mentorship that you guys deserve, that you guys have to get. So guys, without wasting your time, make sure that you watch this video and you also understand. Also, don't forget to subscribe, guys, as this video is going to help you guys a lot. So make sure that you text me on WhatsApp if there's anything that you need. And another thing, guys, don't forget to open up in your accounts. So guys, let's just talk. Let me just explain, guys, how to open up an account. So click on the link on the description. After you're done clicking on the link on the description, so you're gonna register your account. So we're gonna say click on live account, but then this one is going to send you straight. When you click on the link on the bar, it's just going to send you straight. So what you choose right here is that you're gonna choose account type. You're gonna choose TD Max account. Then account preference, you're gonna choose individual. Then account category. Then you're going to choose trading account. Then after that, personal information. As you can hear, it's personal information. You're gonna just fill up your personal details. Then you're gonna come and click on the order execution, trading terms and conditions. Then you click register. Then you register your account. That's just how simple it is to open up a TD Markets account. So make sure that you guys all open up an account, and make sure that you click on the link on the description, and make sure that you guys join the free group so that you can get fire signals. Let's all make money this year, and yeah, let's trade safe, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to click on the link on the description, and yeah, let's make money.